Guys, big breaking news coming out. World War III update. A Russian nuclear weapon submarine issues major alert in Mediterranean. Now this submarine is leaking and it seems like those on board may have to evacuate. There's a possibility this thing got hit. It got hit really hard. So give me a second here. Let me just pull up this information. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you again for your support. A Russian submarine which is capable of carrying nuclear weapons has declared a major alert in the Mediterranean Sea. The Black Sea Fleet submarine has flagged that an explosive hazard is allegedly on board. It has been reported that the submarine is experiencing serious technical problems. According to Russian Telegram channel, this submarine is suffering a leakage of fuel which has created a dangerous hazard. The crew may have no choice but to pump the fuel mixture into the sea. It has been reported. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Another way to support the channel is through Patreon. $5 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on this platform. Again, thank you so much for your support. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much. It remains unclear on where exactly the incident has taken place within the Mediterranean. The Telegram channel stated that this nuclear submarine currently on combat duty in the Mediterranean Sea is experiencing serious technical problems. Now, due to damage in the fuel system, fuel is leaking directly into the hold. There are no spare parts for repairs. A qualified specialist on the submarine and the crew is unable to fix the malfunction. There's a possibility it got hit. It got hit either by undersea drone or something else. So there's a possibility it got hit. And the Mediterranean region, there is a lot of US stuff out there too. So there's a possibility this thing got hit by some kind of object. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. Now it's going to be releasing all these fuel into the Mediterranean. Which is not a good thing. Now, the serious accident has caused other problems as well. The accumulated fuel in the hold is an explosive hazard, so it's not good. So the source believes the crew has no choice but to start pumping out the hold. This sounds like wormwood, the water being poisoned. All right, so this is like this is like hazard radioactive stuff here. All right, so it says here the diesel electric attack submarine is designed to carry nuclear capable calibre missiles, but it is judged unlikely to be doing so on such a mission, though it will be heavily armed. Yeah, this is not good. Again, we're talking about like radiation stuff being released. And that's not too far from like Egypt. It's not too far from Italy, Greece, and Cyprus. It's not too far from the Holy Land. All right, so those are the regions. So there has been no official statement that the 242-foot Long submarine is in trouble. Mm. Other reports. They're trying to keep this quiet though. But yeah, this is a big problem here. Again, there's a possibility. Look, two things might have happened. It got hit, possibly under, sea drones or something, or the bear just coming out with all these excuses and trying to, cause all these problems. And now we got more reports coming out that there's some drones happening in other parts of NATO territories. All right, so the submarine has a crew of 52 and can stay underwater for 45 days. A Royal Navy patrol ship, HMS Mercy, a Wildcat helicopter from 815 Navy Air Squadron, and a specialist submarine hunting Merlin aircraft from 842 Naval Air Squadron monitored the surface submarine as it sailed through the North Sea and English Channel in early July. I guess that's a submarine there. So in early August, it was spotted passing Gibraltar to enter the Mediterranean. Channel VCHK OGPU specializes in leaks from the Russian security services and law enforcement. Now, it has previously reported other naval accidents asserting cover ups by the Russian armed forces. The channel gave no further details on the nuclear submarine, which was commissioned in 2014. Now, the nuclear submarine is a Black Sea Fleet vessel, but it is not believed to have been involved in the war against Ukraine. Now, Ukraine claims its sank sister submarine was starved in August of 2024. Okay, so that's one of the breaking news. Again, Russian nuclear weapon submarine issues major alert in the Mediterranean. Now I want to take it on X really quick. There is a lot of news coming out. Some more drones are popping up left and right in this region. Breaking news: several unknown drones spotted over in Norway. It's NATO's main air base in Norway, and is also home to the country's F-35 fighter jets. Wow. It's not too far from Sweden. We do have some more news here. Drone incursion at Denmark's F-35 base. Russia suspected. Another night, another drone incursion. Karup Air Base, the crown jewel of Denmark's Air Force, reported one or two large drones slipping into its restricted airspace. This isn't some hobbyist quadcopter drama. It says here Karup is Denmark's largest military facility, hosting F-16s and F-35s and command infrastructure. Police confirmed the incursion. Armed forces scrambled several capacities, in short, jets, hammers, and maybe more, but won't say what happened next. In caps, a week of drone chaos that already shut down Copenhagen, Aalborg, and Billund airports. The Prime Minister isn't mincing words. Suspects Russia of sabotage to destabilize Europe. Now, Moscow denies everything, and it says here Denmark at its highest level alert in a decade. Airspace is the new front line. And Europe just got a reminder that drones are cheaper than missiles and just as destabilizing. And it's true. It's true. Drones are cheaper than missiles. And for some reason, it's hard for the missile defense system to take these things down. And so you have some of these countries, they rather use drones than ballistic. And again, Yemen, a few days ago, they launched drones and it hit the Holy Land Hotel. And it seems like these wars, drones is the new equipments. Drone is the new tanks. You know, the Bible talks about there will be locusts, big, massive locusts in the end times. And I do believe it could be used as metaphor as drones. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you again for your support. Thank you, guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. Let me go back on X and see if we can find any more information here. All right, so okay, so there's a lot of news coming out too. Something about Portland. The U.S. president is going to be sending troops in Portland. We're going to talk about that later on. All right, so once again, we have a breaking news here. There's some debris of, I think, drones. Breaking news. Debris of a suspected Russian drone was just found on a beach near Luutimaa in Estonia. Wow, Estonia. All right. Once again, Estonia, they invoked Article 4 about a week ago. Give me a second. Let me just share this information. If you can like the video, guys, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And I do have some more videos coming out when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Happy Saturday, and God bless to every single one of you. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I had to share that information on X. Make sure you follow me on X. I'm posting all these updates. We got this one here too. Look at this one. Look at this one. What kind of drone is that? Okay, so that's kind of strange looking drone. Drone near Sweden's main naval base at night. Residents of Krona spotted drones over the archipelago close to the country's main naval base. Attempt to shoot them down were unsuccessful. What? Wow. So Krona is the heart of the Swedish Navy, from where the Baltic Sea is monitored. The appearance of drone near such a strategic site raises alarm. It could be reconnaissance or a test of Sweden's defenses. I'm surprised they're not calling it UFO stuff. But again, this is where we are right now, guys. You got multiple NATO alliances out there of sounding the alarm of these drones. And again, these drones, it's not like in certain areas, like, you know, facilities. I mean, they're like in military bases and airports and also grids. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Um, so yeah, a lot of people talking about Russian nuclear weapon sub issues major alert in sea off Europe. So a lot of people's talking about that now. All right. So I guess this is all the information so far, guys. Um, I'm not seeing anything else. Let me refresh the page one more time. We have a breaking news. Hold on. Breaking news 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago. Activity by unknown drones, ranging from large to small, were observed last night over roughly a dozen critical sites across Denmark, primarily involving a number of military bases. We just mentioned that. These drones is not in like small little area. They are like military bases or grid or airports. So once again, including Karup Air Base in northern Jutland, which serves as home to all helicopters operated by the Danish Defense Forces and the main base of the Royal Danish Air Force. In addition to Denmark, drone sightings were also reported last night over locations in Germany, Norway, and Lithuania. Wow. Once again, drones were spotted over Åland, Maine Air Station, home to Norway's F-35 jets, around 6 a.m. and remained for 2.5 hours. NRK report. Now, police later tightened drone rules at four Nordland airports. All right, so we are definitely seeing a lot of drones activity going on, guys, for the past few hours. And yeah, tensions of this biblical war is rising. All right, guys, I'm just gonna end it here. I got some more videos coming up, but do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Do me a favor, continue praying for our channel, but it's not only my channel. Please pray for other people's channel. There is a massive hit going on. There's a huge hit. If you go on X and search for views, you know, a lot of people are really bashing the platform, this platform. They're really sending messages to those platforms. They're not pleased about that. So again, pray for us. And this is just the tip of it. This is going to happen to a lot of people out there. They won't give us an answer. They keep telling us it might be our thumbnail. That's why people's not clicking the video, because our thumbnail is not looking great. All right, so again, guys, leave comments down below. Thank you so much for your support. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.